they ran on.
Through my veins can't relax, original. I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has his day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining, it's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too, talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do, let's go hard.
Good afternoon and welcome to Sunshine Coast Rugby Union's exclusive live stream of round 13 action from USC. I'm Dave McClanahan, thanks for your company. We're at the pointy end of the season now, folks. Just 2 rounds remain and the tussle for top spot in the minor premiership well and truly on. A scintillating sipper-down showdown awaits. It's 1 versus 2 on the ladder. The top 2 teams thus far set to go hammer and tong, with the winner a red-hot chance of hosting the major semi-final. There is plenty at stake. The visitors today in fine form, fresh off a 5-point win over the Wynnum Bugs last week. The Dolphins on a 6-match winning streak. The defending premiers, the Barbarians, will have to rise to the occasion today if they're to beat the perennial powerhouse. University fresh off a bye and currently 2nd on the table, 5 points behind Noosa. But the Barbarians do have a game in hand and their for and against is just slightly superior. Right, without further ado, let's see how the 2 teams line up today. For the Barbarians, the home team, front row of Wardby, Stout and Pinkney. Locks pairing of Waru and Pickering. A back row of Mostert, Cox and McKee at 8. Halves, Conradi comes in at 9, Mellish at 10. On the wings, Duck and Stevens. A centre pairing of Kimber, the captain, and Mason at outside centre. And Alex Millington out of retirement and in the 15 jersey. For the visitors, the Dolphins, front row of Scott Davies, Searle and Williams. Locks pairing of Davey and Shaw, the captain. Tate at 6, Atkinson 7 and number 8 Hansen. The halves, Christie and Caputo. On the wings, Nat Forrest, the evergreen Nat Forrest. Gideon at 12, Ben Rogers at 13, Ethan Rogers at 14, and Houghton in the fullback jersey. Wherever you're watching today, thanks very much for your company. Nice and dry, not much rain about the past few days. The sun is shining, it's pretty warm too. Slight breeze sort of from the far side of the field towards the camera, but not necessarily favouring either of the 2 sides. As I mentioned, so much at stake. The winner likely to finish top of the table, claim the minor premiership, but more importantly, host the major semi-final. Go a long way to trying to host the grand final if you can get out on top in that match. As always, the Dolphins in numbers, the fans have driven down the Sunshine Motorway. Big supporter base here. You can sense something special in the air. These 2 teams, red hot form. Intentions clear from the Dolphins early on, points at a premium. They're going to take the 3. They're for and against on the ladder, only 3 points the difference. Plus 94, plus 97, I think it is at the moment. Stout defence from both sides all season, attacking flair. Don't know if there'll be much in it today. Push slightly wide, the scores remain 0-0. So we mentioned Alex Millington back at University favourite. He's been around a very, very long time. Plenty of experience, a lot of premiership titles to his name. The reason he is back, there's a shortage of outside backs at the moment, a few injuries to Brad Tronk's side. And he's answered the SOS. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. Kimber has a number 12 jersey on today. Interesting centre pairing with Mason. fascinating to see how he goes in the midfield. We're so used to those barnstorming runs in the midfield anyway, but usually with a 6 on his back. It's all going to be about that combination with Mellish at 10, how he links with Mason, his centre pairing. You can see Shaden Stevens heavily strapped left leg, another one of those outside backs for University under an injury cloud at the moment. Waru out at 9 today. Jonah Conradi comes in, a handy replacement. Multiple premiership winner. Good strong scrum from both sides. Mellish goes wide to Mason. Not afraid to spin it wide early. Shaden Stevens looping around, getting an early touch. McKee takes the hit up. He's met by brick wall defence though from the Dolphins. Good line speed. We go back to short side. Millington at 15, slotting in at first receiver. You'll see plenty of that today, trying to get his hands on the ball. Just one out staff. Just over the gain line though. Waru, decent carry. Mellish nice and deep. Looking for forward runners. It's a knock on though. Defence holds for Noosa. Another big midfield scrum coming up. It's been a real strength of the Barbarians, not just this season, but a couple of years now. Set piece in particular, the scrum has been rock solid. It's very rare that USC's scrum is challenged or dominated. But that first scrum, there was parity. It looked pretty solid from both sides. Christie with the feed. Big kick, Shaden Stevens under it, no problems there. Has Millington is on his outside, gets around Nat Forrest, but he is brought down about 12 short of halfway. Nice little 1-2 there, just shifting it infield. McKee. Bit of niggle between him and Atkinson, the overside flanker. Bit of feeling out there, as you'd expect this end of the season. Penultimate round of the regular season. Those long, luscious locks of Caputo. Let's see him put it into touch. Takes play about 15 from USC's try line. Early line-out test for Searle. Over the top of Shaw, the skipper. The Dolphins hold on. Caputo with plenty of runners on the inside. Davey takes it forward. His locks partner Shaw this time with the hit up. Christie looking for a good clean ball. It's been a knock on though. Two great kicking options for Uni. The big boot of Mellish, the left footer. We've also got Millington as well. He's got a decent nudge on him. They go to Mellish, reefs it downfield. Hasn't found touch though. Howden under it, safe hands. Draws Nat Forrest. Ooh, Howden unable to take it. Probably just forced the pass. Playing on, playing advantage. Mellish goes wide, Millington looks up, thought about kicking, goes himself, finds stuck in space. He's away, just loses his feet. The Uni 10 inside, opposition territory. Wardby, good strong carry. Mellish calling for it. Had Stout on his inside, goes himself. Still 10 inside, Stout, pick and go. Somehow found his way through. Ruck defence just snoozing slightly. Jonah finds Waru, bit of footwork from the towering lock. Jonah with the dart, they've got to watch that. Just spotted a gap. Cox was out there. The Lucy on the wing, clean up. Looks like Conradi's down in back play. There could be a problem. Do not want to lose the scrum half this early on in the piece. The medic's on, still hasn't really moved. Barbarians' backline's going to need to adjust here. Just one out pick and go stuff at the moment. Making meters, churning through those phases now. Uni about 20 out. Strong defence from the Dolphins. Cox hammers on, they bite off another metre. It's all moving very slowly, but they have possession. Conradi with the inside ball. There he is, Kimber. They're going to get pinged for a high tackle here. Looks like it might have been Atkinson potentially. Kimber dusts himself off. He's all right. Probably a few of you at home or further afield, wherever you're watching the Wallabies underway against Georgia. We will not give any score updates and ruin that for you. If you're choosing to tune into some running club rugby on the Sunshine Coast, we won't mention the Wallabies Georgia test match scores throughout. So fear not, you can go and watch that in peace and quiet after on replay. That high shot or spear tackle resulted in 10 minutes in the bin. The Dolphins down a player, blindside flanker Tate. Dolphins are going to have to adjust. It's going to take some smart man management here. A man down for 10 minutes. The Barbarians on the attack, 5 out, dead in front. Split the back line here, the short side of Mellish, Mason, Shaden Stevens. The far side of Millington. Looks like Dark, Kimber. Where's Conradi going? Is it McKee off the back as well? Who knows? We've seen him do that plenty of times this season. Barnstorming number 8. Big drive, there he is. McKee off the back. Great defence, Noosa. The ambush was on. Dolphins up to the challenge. Wardby has it, about 2 metres short, right under the sticks. Mellish calling for it, they got numbers here. Goes himself. Brought down, great tackle from Caputo to spoil it. Conradi still sniping, Shaden Stevens out to hold it. Barreled into touch. Christie and Matt Forrest in tandem. Shaden Stevens unhappy with the tackle. Good tackle from Christie. It's a long advantage. We're going to come back from the penalty though. 5 out from the Dolphins try line. Wouldn't be surprised to see another scrum. Massive uni pack taking advantage of that one-man overlap at the moment. Atkinson in the bin. Short of blindside this time. Still got Duck and Kimber in that 15-metre channel on the far side. Mellish, Millington. Lining up. Conradi's got it. Just got to give it. Goes himself. Mason over. First points, University strike, 5-zip, kick to come. Flags up, Mason, great strike. 7-0 the score, the home side up. Caputo sends it deep. Mellish under it. Punches it into touch, no problems. Good clean exit. 12 short of halfway. They go to two. Searle hits his man Shaw. He's right away. He's got some toe for a big fella. Ooh, the bounce beats him. Christie thought about the quick line out, thought better of it. Dolphins ball. Cox goes up, Waru goes up, goes over everyone, not straight though. It's a coach killer right there, gifting the home side possession, about 22 out. Uni with a mountain of possession. Start the match, the first 20 minutes or so. All down in Dolphins' red zone. Shaden Stevens off his wing, just slotting in behind Mellish here. See if the winger gets involved. Big shove from the Barbarians, still going. Conradi clears. Mason back on the angle. Knock on. Dolphins have it. Houghton monsters it into touch. No, bounces in. Millington just there in the nick of time. Good chase from Noosa. Cox calling for it. Bang. Good defence. Deep to Mellish. Take Caputo screaming for it. He gets it. Reefs it downfield in between Mellish and Millington. Could be too much on it though. Ooh, is it rolled dead? No, just sits up. Mellish chances his arm. He beat two. Not the third though. Barbarians under the pump here. Looking for a kicking option. Forced to go himself, Mason. One bounce into touch. Christie says, let's have a crack here. Finds Howden. Oh! Knock on. That hurts. Potentially the right play. Execution just letting the Dolphins down on that occasion. Trying to play up-tempo rugby. Run this big Barbarians pack ragged. Dolphins counting down the minutes till their back rower Tate returns to that dangerous tackle. 10 in the bin. Dolphins a much stronger scrum. Uni just starting to get a move on. Dolphins did well then. Kimber goes wide. Stevens looping around. He's got pace to burn. Puts it on the toe. It's a foot race there. Nat Forrest to be first. Forces it. It was touch and go. Just waiting for it to bounce over the try line and force it. Stevens had numbers then. Put it on the boot though. Dolphins under the pump, just hanging on. It's about 40 on the fly from Caputo. Ends up on the halfway line. Dunn pushes his players out of the way. Goes himself. Good left step. Dolphins hammering on here. Very messy at the breakdown. Barbarians with it. Dropped cold. The skipper had a look, did he? And the crowd reminds him why he's normally a forward. Plenty of options here for Caputo at 10. He's lined up the near side. He's looking in the backfield. Is there a kick coming? There is indeed. Millington right under it. Plenty of time. Clean take from Caputo. He's instructed to reef it downfield. There is space. Again, it looks like it could just go dead. Will it sit up? It does. Only centimetres in it. Bit of aerial ping pong here. Millington says enough's enough. Safely into touch. Dolphins line out. Line out over the top again, and not straight again. That wind wreaking havoc with Searle's throws this afternoon. Maybe going long isn't the answer.
Make sure we slide, Gideon. We'll shut out the back flag.
Strong scrum, both sides. Millish to the line, out the back to Mason. Sort of playing that second receiver from outside centre, Mason. Howden finds a tiny bit of space. Stevens collects it on his try line. Barbarians exit. Shaw, the captain, straight off the top. A lot cleaner this time. Midfield hit up from Hanson. Whipping it back to short side. Got numbers if they can give it. Scott Davies takes it forward. Good movement between the Noosa Pigs here, just shifting it one way then the other, trying to stretch the Barbarians' defence. Caputo with options, tried to get the pass around the uni player, but playing advantage. Barbarians come back. Green penalty. Mellish, great nudge to the 10-metre line inside Dolphins territory. Ooh, it's been stifled. Tate makes amends back on the pitch and steals Cox's ball. Slow ball coming for Christie. The old torpedo, effective from Caputo. Shaden Stevens up to the challenge though. He's going to run it. Ooh, ankle tapped by Hanson. Number 8 did well. Cox makes a meter, good offload to Kimber. His old back row sparring partner. They're up near the halfway now. Mason's got it. Kimber at first receiver, quick hands from the inside centre today. Work the short side, Mason toes it ahead. Good yards, Howden with time. Still in, they shift it, Millington shifts it again. Mellish looks up, oh, sliced it. Out on the full. There was plenty of space in the backfield and just got a little excited. Tate goes up, wins it, clean off the top. Oh, now a knock on. 2 steps forward, 1 step back at the moment for the Dolphins. Houghton with the midfield bomb. Chase is good. Great take by Duck. Might not have been Duck actually, apologies. We're away here. Speaking of Duck, there he is. Clean take was from Millington, in fact. Plenty of space here, and they've got numbers. McKee outside. Here we go. The number 8 on the sting. No chance of stepping. Great offload. Finds Kimber. Got to give it. Pickering had it. Good support play from the lock. McKee and Pickering in open space. Great support play from the Barbarians. 5 out now. Searle must hit his man. Pressure throw coming. Slight knock on. Just keep putting themselves under the pump, the Dolphins. Can ill afford that against a team of this calibre. Defending premiers, 3-time champs, looking for a 4th straight title. Quality side. More often than not, they'll make you pay. Uni backline nice and flat. Shallow run here. Good shove coming. McKee's minding it. Conradi snipes the short side. He's brought down though by his opposite number, Christie. Good defence. Barbarians low, body height, calling to hammer on here. Wardby goes himself. Driven back. Great defence by Hansen. Keys turn. Now Stout with it. Edging closer and closer. No advantage. Barbars penalty. Scrum called. Stick to your strengths. Kimber with the crash ball, here it comes. Bang! Oh, a metre short. Uni peppering the line. Slow coming. Conradi's got it. Just marshalling his troops. Counter ruck from Noosa. No, penalty. Gonna have to be careful here. Couple of penalties in their danger zone. Another one and someone could be having a break. The ref speaking to Shaw, the skipper. No doubt a final warning. (7-0) the score, if you've just joined us. Uni with a mountain of possession. Territory. Some brave defence from the Dolphins though, keeping them in the contest. I think we'll find there'll be another scrum set here. Not interested in 3 points. Scrum it is. Mason and Stevens on the near side. Millington, Kimber, Mellish, Duck, far side, plenty of space here. Centre field scrum. Good shove coming from the Barbars pack. McKee just controlling it. Conradi comes short side. Oh, Mason drops it cold. But once again, Groundhog Day. Another penalty. Right. Fast running out of chances, I think, the Dolphins. Copy and paste. We'll have another scrum. You just think the levy's about to break here. It's only so long you can hold on for. Barbarians threatening. If they can get out of this alive, Noosa, and not concede points, it'll be a massive psychological blow for Brad Tronk's men. Conradi looking both ways, goes the other way this time. Mellish to the line. Kimber with the short ball there, just crushing in. Oh, ouch. The Dolphins, dogged defence. Uni, plenty of chances to take three, turned them all down. Pressure valve released. Well played, Noosa. Caputo finds touch. Just like that, gifted straight back to Uni. Just got to weather this storm. Not long to go in the shadows of half-time. Sure the Dolphins will be okay with a 7-zip scoreline considering how much ball Uni has had. Just got to hang in there. Mellish to the cutout ball. Millington now with it. He's able to find Duck. Stevens on the outside, not used though. Counter ruck from the Dolphins. Conradi cleans it up. Cox beats his opposite number, Atkinson, with some footwork. 5 out, dead in front. Mellish goes himself, spots a half a gap. Oh, the flick pass. Hammering the line. Oh, bounce unlucky. The Dolphins scramble. Still in though. Did Duck knock it on? Ref says knock back, play on. Millington spins it wide again. Mason just trucks it forward. Some tired bodies out there. Barbarians reload. Back to Mellish, quick hands. They shift it. Haven't made too many metres though. Wairau carries, good carry from the big lock. Mellish has McKee on his outside. Doesn't use him though. Hit hard. Noosa just keeps coming, getting off their line. Wall of defences holding strong at the moment. Mellish to Wairau, taken low. Wardby with it. Gains a metre or two. Churning through the phases here, but not really going anywhere. Pinkney with his carry. Kimber thought about passing. Bounces off Gideon. Eventually gets an offload away. Pickering with it. Finds Waru. Interplay between the locks is good. About 10 out. Dolphins try line. The Dolphins again coming on. They'll be sucking in the big ones now. They've had to do a lot of work in defence. Down on their haunches. Limping into half-time. They've done well. Worry how much defensive work they've had to do in this opening stanza, if it's going to come back, bite them in the backside late in the second half. A lot of tackling thus far. Winds died down a bit, 4:15 local time, sun's still shining. Good conditions. Good shift from Dolphins outside centre. Benny Rogers comes to the sideline. Ooh. Atkinson with a big shot but bounces away. Mellish to Mason. Mason back on the angle. Beats one, beats two. Dummies to no one. Good charge though from the centre. Runners lining up. Dolphins desperate in defence. Mellish the cut-out ball to Kimber. Kimber finds McKean. Big tackle! Knock on! Amazing defence from the Dolphins. Really working hard. Just camped inside their 22. Can't escape at the moment. No shortage of effort though. Titanic tussle, as you'd expect. 1v2 on the ladder. Noosa with the game in hand though. 5 points clear on the table. We could be witnessing a major semi-final, these two teams. Time will tell. Still another round of the regular season to go. Let's get through this battle royale first. Dolphins penalty.
Got a bike? No.
5 short of halfway.
Yeah. We're negotiating.
One by Shaw. Christie out the back. Caputo shifting it through the hands here. Houghton with it. Great right foot step. He's beaten the first 3 or 4. Still going. Takes play 5 inside. Uni half. They're finally up the other end of the field. Let's see what they can do with it. Let's get a roll on. Plug in the short side.
Still come around quick.
Dolphins find their voices. Atkinson goes forward, good leg drive. Caputo isolated, able to get a flick pass away, not the neatest, but again, Houghton, that fancy footwork. Time for a run from Williams, just trundles forward, gets to ground. Gideon with it, just dabs it through, safely picked up from Millington, who reefs it downfield. His opposite number, Howden, does the same. It's been touched though. Jonah Conradi, Mason with a step and just reefs it downfield, finds touch just short of halfway. Speaking of halfway, it is now half-time. 7-zip the score, the home side in front. We'll be back in a few minutes. ladies and gents. 7-0 at half-time. Home side in front. Just a solitary try. Barbarians, if you're just joining us, a mountain of possession, plenty of territory, but the Dolphins just refusing to go away. Defending as if their life depended on it. As you'd expect in a top-of-the-table showdown, these teams, perennial powerhouses, right? You think about all those premiership battles, 2010, from that sort of vintage with the Del Bows and the like up against Masouds, Thompsons, Beakies, Georges. Some great, great grand final battles over the years. Will this be the 2024 grand final? Could well be. Whoever wins today will be a red hot shot of hosting that major semi-final. We all know finals football, home ground advantage makes the world of difference. Looks like Cox unhappy with some of the treatment from Scott Davies. Stevens, good chase, makes the tackle, but is able to get an offload away, Houghton. Dolphins storm in and clear out. It's a loose pass. It's isolated Tate. Houghton hammers on. Does well to keep the ball. Hansen. Met hard by Wardby. About 5 short of halfway. Good carry. Edging closer to halfway. Caputo with loose pass. Christie has it though at the back. It's a bit pedestrian at the moment from the Dolphins, but they are making meters. There we go. A rare foray into enemy territory for the Dolphins. Getting a move on now. Howden finds himself in the back line. Hits Ethan Rogers, a rare touch for him. Gideon goes into scrum half. Good carry, and the offload as well. Williams in support. It's been busy today. Hansen, the barnstorming number 8. Good carry. Caputo finds Nat Forrest. Still got plenty of toe. The evergreen Forrest. A lot of phases here. Patience from the Dolphins, just edging closer bit by bit. It's not pretty, but it's effective. Good interplay, the front rowers there. Some soft hands from the big fellas. Speaking of which, Scott Davies finds Caputo. He'd only be out 1 or 2 short here. Still plugging the short side, Scott Davies with it. Christie has to go in. Williams 2. Tate comes in at scrum half. Hammers on. Only 1 short of the Barbarians' try line here. Best passage of play for the Dolphins this afternoon in attack. Had plenty of strong defensive work, but they're getting through the phases here. McKee, good hit. Christie finds his halves partner, Caputo. Right in front of the sticks, 1 short. It's been held up, gets to ground. Hansen wants it to be dangerous from this range, doesn't get it though. Hit and spin. Ooh, just held up. Great passage of play from Noosa. Started the second half with intent. It's a willing contest. absolutely no rush to restart play. Just been under the hammer past few minutes. Definitely taking a breather. It's on a knife's edge at the moment. 7-zip the score. So much at stake this afternoon at Sippy Downs. Mason Reefs at 42 on the fly. Gideon winds up like a freight train. And the offload as well. Ethan Rogers with it, comes back in. 22 out. Shaw, captain leading by example. Oh, big tackle, Waru. Was a huge hit. Davey was unhappy with it. 2 number 4s exchanging words. Play goes on. Dolphins peppering the line. Mars come away with points. Scotty Davies. Scott Davies is over, is he? Yes, he is. Just rewards. The Dolphins strike. 7-5 the score, kick to come. Big round of applause for Scott Davies. Good shift in the front row this afternoon. Caputo adds the extras. The score's at level, ladies and gents. Got a ball game on our hands. Uni just taking their time here. Got about half an hour left to play. Still plenty of rugby to go. The Noosa faithful unhappy with perceived time wasting from the home side. McKee, number 8, getting some treatment from the physios. The ref no doubt saying, let's speed things up. Temperatures rising, folks. We're back. Mellish sends it deep. Caputo responds. Millington thought about chancing his arm. Opts against it. It's been very safe, the stalwart. Looks in good nick. Barbarians hold on. Cox buries his head, stays on his feet, gets another metre. Mellish nice and flat. Dummied inside, went himself. Was able to... Hansen there. Good step from Mellish. Ooh, had a second crack at it. Just a little bit greedy. And there we go, Gideon away. Makes 10, 15, 20, 25 metres. Still going. Big rain from the inside centre. Just saw there was a bit of space in front of him. Played on. The quick tap was effective. We're on a roll here, the Dolphins. Oh, well played from Hansen. Soccer star there. Jeez, he's got some toe there. Tate on the flank there. We're going to come back though. Found himself out in the back line and pinged the ears back and went for it. Gideon, front foot football there. Just took it upon himself to keep that momentum going. It's a great dart. Penalty about 35 out. Just left of the uprights. I reckon Caputo might have a crack here. Scores a 7-all. And he will. Points to the sticks. It's tight here. Noosa looking to poke their nose in front for the first time today. 27 minutes to play. Struck that well. Strong start to second 40 from the visitors. Sky high from Mellish. Christie off the side of the boot, but he finds touch nevertheless. As the sun sets at Sippy Downs, the crowd rises, they're getting into it now. They know they've got big game on their hands in front of them, and that is play onto the Dolphins. Christie darts away, takes play up over halfway. Hansen there with him, hammers on. Gideon goes into scrum half. Nice strong barge again. We're going to come back, no advantage. Penalty Dolphins. You can just sense a shift in momentum. Perhaps the Barbarians a bit slow out of the halftime huddle. It's been all one-way traffic for Noosa. Points to the sticks. He struck it cleanly just moments ago. He's going to chance his arm from about 43 out, dead in front. Pudo with a kick to come. That scoreboard pressure just keep chipping away. 3 points here, 3 points there. All makes a difference in these blockbuster battles. Distance, no problem. Radar on. Yes, it is. Flags up. Caputo, the sharpshooter, extends the Dolphins' lead 13 points to 7. Like an arrow. Clean strike of the ball. Confidence high. Mellish departs at 10. Thompson enters the fray in the number 23 jersey. Handy replacement off the pine. It's a big kick, 10 inside, Barbarians territory. So just going to rejig the Barbarians backline. Brad Tronk making changes. He's side trailing by 6. Playing catch-up footy now. No need to panic, still plenty of time. So Thompson slots straight in at 10. Clean take from Cox off the top. Another mid-stealing hit up. Kim has been busy. Wairoo finally finds his way to ground. Conradi looking both ways. Thompson screaming for it. Out the back, Shaden Stevens beats a first tackler, beats a second. No, wrapped up. Well played by Davey. Coming in over the top. Just not getting it quite right at the ruck. The Dolphins will no doubt point to the sticks and try and extend this lead to 9. And why not when Caputo is on song with the boot? Don't need to be Nostradamus to figure that out. If it ain't broke. Dead in front, 40 out. Tale of two halves at the moment. Uni, not unlike Noosa in the first half, just struggling to get out of its own half. It hasn't had a lot of possession thus far. First sort of 18, 19 minutes of the half here. Christie, the scrum half, down in back play, just getting strapped up. Ankle issue. Another clean strike, and again the flags go straight up. 3 shots, 3 conversions there. The penalties coming thick and fast at the moment. 7-0 at half-time. Noosa scored and converted. 7-all. 10-7, 13-7, 16-7. Starting to get a roll on. Just a bit of ill discipline costing the defending champs here on their home deck. Contestable restart. Knock on from Green. Noosa with the ball. Just under a bit of pressure there, Caputo. Spin it wide, 2-on-1. He's got a draw and pass. Cuts back in. He's got plenty of pace, does Tate. It's not the first time he's been on a long-range run today. Blindside flank has been fantastic with ball in hand, but unfortunately, probably too quick for his teammates. Isolated and had to hold on. He's been destructive with ball in hand, Tate. Mason will look to send this into Dolphins territory here. He does just that, no problems. Takes play up to 10-metre line. Dolphins half. Stout. Plenty of options here. Hit Cox, hit Wairoo. Goes long. Oh, Pilford. Able to get his hand up, Davey, and just stifle that. Geez, that'll bring snow. Millington sends it sky high. Caputo up to the task. Just trying to work out what to do. Just holds on in the end. So Dolphins reassemble. Crowd really getting into it now. Hanson, plenty of touches, plenty of yards today. Trying to lead the way. Here we go. We've got 2-on-1 again. Who's your man? Oh. Ethan Rogers still with it. Wairau hard on the ball though and does well. Earns a penalty. I think we've got takedown in back play. Holding his sternum. Tate dusts himself off. Slots himself in. The line out. Stout makes amends. Just punishing that mistake, the loose pass from Kimber. And his opposite number, Gideon, the inside centre. Man on the moment. Thompson gave chase, just couldn't reach him. Unbelievable. Get the pitching wedge out, chip it over. We're going to have a 23-7 scoreline any second, ladies and gents. Does Noosa have one hand on the minor premiership and a home major semi-final? Do not write the Barbarians off. If any team can stay in the fight and respond and score points late in the half, it is the men in green. We have seen time and time again how many bonus point, 4-point bonus point tries they have scored deep in the second half. We're going to need to pull out something special here and close this gap. I didn't do maths in year 12, but if I can figure it out, it looks like a 16-point deficit. 23 points to 7. Do not write USC off. Plenty of fight left in this team. It's a champion team. You don't win 3 comps in a row without being able to overcome adversity. The Barbarians looking to pillage their way to some points. Just working the short side, trying to suck in Dolphins defenders. Got the penalty, just offside Noosa. Got about 15 minutes left to play, there or thereabouts. Ample opportunity to cut this scoreline, University. Got to strike next though. Cox went for it. It's come loose though. Straight into touch. We'll have another line out. scrappy, but Barbarians have won it back on the attack here. 20 out. Forwards lining up. Good meters. Oh, Conrad is stifled at the back. Good counter-racking there. Got the penalty though. Looked like perhaps in through the side. It's hard to see with the sun in our eyes here. Barbarians play on quickly. They know they must score next. Only 5 out. Patience the call from the Barbarians faithful. Pickering plods along. Too short. Noosa try line. Very low body height. Hard to stop there. Caputo holds him up. Try time. Uni responds. Game on, ladies and gents. 23-12, kick to come. Much needed try from Kimber. Skipper makes amends for that loose pass earlier that led to a Dolphins try. No shortage of effort from the inside centre today. Mason adds the extras. 23 plays 14. Not releasing. Barbarians ball. Are they turning the tide? A round of applause for Lock Davey. Great effort. He was in the thick of everything today. The finishers or reserves, however you want to refer to them, are going to need to pull their socks up because we have a massive couple of minutes coming up. So much on the line today. The lights on at Sippy Downs. Sun is set. There's real finals intensity about it. Sense it from both fan bases too. Riding every play. neither venue an easy place to come and collect points. That trip to Noosa Dolphin Oval at Sunshine Beach, probably one of the hardest venues in the comp to go and win. Always a massive crowd. The Droopy Dolphins, that far side of the field, really get stuck into opposition teams. The Barbarians, no doubt, doing everything they can right now to try and avoid heading there for a major semi-final. Still in the hunt now. The game is not over. 9 points in it. Mayru, those missed opportunities for points in the first half. Had the chance to go for goal, probably to the crowd's delight. They were going for tries. They wanted 5-pointers, but just didn't come away with points after having so much possession, just peppering the Dolphins' line. But no scoreboard pressure coming. Had the 7-0 halftime lead. Full on for the Dolphins. They're playing quickly. Gideon with it. He's been destructive in the midfield today. Houghton could not get past Mason. Great defence from the outside centre. Will come back though. Still playing a bit of an advantage. Offside the call. Back to the halfway. Dolphins just slowing things down. Game management comes into play. They're in front. Just meander to this line out. Take their time. Good strike. Caputo, about 23 out. Searle to Shaw, but Cox gets his hand in it. Hanson's able to clean up though. Dolphins nice and flat in attack. Just a green wall of defence though, up to the challenge. Slight knock on from Barbarians. We're going to have a Noosa scrum. For the Dolphins. Happy with that scrum. Caputo turns down a shot at goal. It's going to nudge it into touch. Interesting play. He's been on song with the boot. Only 25 out, but he says no, we're not taking a penalty this time. Really going for the jugular here, the Dolphins. One more try, you think. Could be the ball game. Shaw, clean hands. Searle at the back, just steering them, edging closer and closer here. Dolphins getting a roll on. You'd see it trying to come in, Cox on the way here side. Dolphins a metre short. Still going. Just slowing. There he goes, Hanson goes low, just a metre shy. Body height low, they're so close. Dolphins on the prowl. This could be the ball game. They cross here and it's curtains, you'd imagine. Christie hits Hansen, he dummies, he goes low himself, just shifting into the midfield, Gideon in at scrum half, playing advantage, not rolling away Barbarians. The shift is on, Houghton with it, not able to get past Shaden Stevens. Good defence, last line. We're going to come back though, no advantage. Dolphins trainers pointing to the sticks. They want 3 points. I think this time they're going to take the points. If Caputo can send this over, it'll be 26-14. Meaning Uni will need 2 converted tries to seal the win. It's a monumental mountain to climb. It's going to chew up plenty of time here in the process too. Noosa on the hunt for a 7th straight win, peaking at the right time of the season. No such problems there, the flags are up. 26 points to 14. A rejuvenated team in the second half, the visitors. Is that the minor premiership for the men in maroon? Dolphins have their defensive line set. Kimber. It's Pickering. Costly knock on. Noosa breathes a sigh of relief. Fatigue setting in, people cramping. Those costly little errors compounded when you're trailing on the scoreboard. Scrum under pressure, full-arm penalty. Barbarians aren't going to die wondering. Still plenty of fight in this team. Got to move quickly though. Mason into touch about maybe 15 metres out of Noosa's try line. Great take from Pickering. Rolling mauls. Been effective for the Barbarians all season. They need it to be right now. Try. Persistence pays off. University still in it. Is there a whisker of hope? 26-19, kick to come. Is it too little too late? Mason's going to need to speed this up and slot it. Pressure moment. Clean strike. Ooh, flag stay down. 7 points to deficit. They need a converted try to draw it. Time ticking away.
Let's go, Noosa! Let's go, mate!
Good take. Barbarians have got to throw caution to the wind here. Converted try needed just to level the scores. Mason makes meters. Conradi looking for runners. Big hit from Hansen. Still plenty of feeling in it. No one's giving an inch. Pickering's work rate's been outstanding this second half. Dolphins' defensive line still set. Some big hits coming. Conradi forced to fling it from his feet. That's the halfway line you can see there. Pickering at 10. Shaden Stevens, he's slicing through. Great run from the winger. Dolphins holding on. Kimber in at first receiver, working the short side. They've just got to hold it, and they simply must score. Easier said than done, but that is what we're looking at. Time ticking away. Barbarians on the hunt. Desperate tackle from Hansen and the forward pass. But will come back, playing advantage. Touch is on. Surely just seconds left. 3 tries. Need that 4th for the bonus point. Clean take, University on the hunt. One final roll of the dice. Bonus points critical today. That's how tight the ladder is at the moment. Perhaps can't win it, but can get a draw. And perhaps a 4-try bonus point. Who else but Kimber trucks it forward. You would think potentially the last play of the game. And close to the sticks. Is he held up? The ref says held up. And there you have it, ladies and gents. Full time at University. Noosa hangs on 26 points to 19. A hard-fought victory on the road against the defending champs. That could just be the minor premiership for the Dolphins. Wherever you're watching from, hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Dave McClanahan. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.